What's up, everybody? Welcome to System Crafters Live. I'm David Wilson. We're back again with another Friday stream where we get together as a community and talk about the fact that I'm late by 30 minutes. Sorry. What happens on Friday evenings. Things are insane, and it's kind of hard to get things coordinated in time to be on the stream. I don't want to go into the details. We don't have time for that because in this stream, I'm going to try my best to work on an entry for the Autumn Lisp Game Jam 2025 in the amount of time that we have, which is not much time. It's an hour and a half, basically. I have a simple idea for a game that I want to try, and I'm going to use Guile Hoot, which we talked about last week, I think. Or no, not last week, the week before last, because last week I didn't have a stream. Number one, because it was Halloween, and it's a family member's birthday. But number two, because one of my kids were supposed to have a Halloween party at their school, and at the last minute, like 5 o'clock my time, an hour before what I would have done the stream, they canceled it, and I'd already changed all my plans. So that was fun. So we didn't have a stream, and I didn't end up doing anything, which I could have streamed, but anyway. So point being, we're here today. It's great. What's quiet? The audio's quiet? I don't think so. On my end, it looks like it's pretty loud. Check, check. Is it the whole audio or just microphone? Is that better? Is that better? 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 Better, better, better? Can you hear me? Am I on the right audio device? I see the left pad joining, which is not a good sign. Hey, Thanos. Thanos says audio is good. I think people are trolling me, as usual. Let me make sure the audio devices are right. Oh, the music I'm not going to mess with. I know, right? People are distracting me by saying the audio is low. What device am I on? I'm on the right device, people. Look. You can't see it, but I see it. All right, I cranked up the knob. Is that better? Is it peaking? Okay. So, like I said, we're going to try to do a little quick run through of a game idea that I have for the Autumn Lisp Game Jam using Guile Hoot. Is the audio fine now? Let me know, okay? I don't want it to be too low. Let me also say hello to the people who are here who were patiently waiting while I was bumbling around trying to fix my computer setup. It is higher. Good. Peak audio. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Patiently, says Big Edie. Yes, Big Edie was not being very patient. Okay, let me see who is here. 1 second. I got to scroll up in this buffer now. Let's see. I think Erky was here before. Cal, Glenn, Alternate Ved, Peter. Let's see. Auntie, Big Edie. Arnaud. Dave. Let's see. Night HK. I think that's it on the IRC side. Let me check YouTube. I actually forgot to pull up the YouTube chat. Sorry, I have to like look around at my keys like an old person. I have too many key bindings that I have to deal with now because I'm switching between two computers with the same keyboard and I have to use a key binding to switch to the other computer, and then I have to remember my key binding to switch my workspace. So it's really confusing, all right? I feel like an old man saying that. Don't give me any grief, all right? I see Ply. Hey, Menacing Mecca, nice to see you. Menacing Mecha says that they're grinding on this jam too. Yes, it's a grind. What are you using this time, Menacing Mecha? Also see Dominic there. I'm not old. I'm old enough. Just SSH into the session. Which session, Ashraz? It's not going to work like that. Okay? That's not going to work. Okay, so I'm gingerly pressing keys to make sure I don't screw anything up. So, look. We're going to use Guile Hoot. We're going to use Dave's starter project just to make it easy for me, okay? And then we're going to make a game, which I kind of brazenly called Keyboard Hero in the chat earlier today. But basically the idea is to have one of those stupid, lame timing-based games where you have to press a button at the right time. And it's going to be using your keyboard, and it's going to be using ASDF, what is it? JKL semicolon on the home row. So it's just one of those things, okay? It should be fine, I think. Fennel and Love 2D, that's great. Fennel's good stuff. So that's what we're going to do. I'm not even going to bother trying to join the jam yet. I haven't joined the jam. I'm not going to do it unless anything useful happens here. But as I said, we're going to start with the Hoot Game Jam template, which we saw last time. Let me just copy that again. Azerty. I don't even know anything about Azerty or Dvorak, Peter. Or Dvorak. All right, so let me go over to projects code, and I'm gonna git clone. What are we gonna call this? Keyboard Hero. This is really terrible. Keybro Hero. That's awful. It's even worse, but this is what we're going with, okay? It's fine. Leave me alone. So, projects code, Keybro Hero. We got a manifest file, so we're going to run geek shell in manifest.sem make serve is probably what I want to host that up. Couldn't you just implement your game in Emacs Lisp? I mean, that's not so fun, is it? That's not so fun. No. Where is... Oh, I did it as an async shell command? What's wrong with me? Clearly, I've been using async shell command too much. Compile. Hello. All right, make serve. Is that going to actually build it? I don't know. We will find out. So 8088. I'll tell you the other thing that's screwing me up is the fact that I have to switch between a MacBook and a Geeks machine every day. And I keep hitting what should be the command key, command tab in browsers because I've been acclimated to doing that. And it's really pissing me off, to be honest with you. Okay, so we have the basic game running. This is the game that the game template that Dave created. So that's pretty easy, right? Peter says, isn't manifest.sem the default? Yes, but you have to whitelist the file. Command key sucks. I don't like it. I wish I could show you the video that I made on Sora. For everybody who's complaining about AI slop, it is pretty funny, the things you can make on Sora. I finally got Sora because they released the Android app this week, and I put my face in it. And I made a video that was pretty funny, but the audio doesn't play from this screen. And I don't think it's very easy for me to play the audio from the other screen. I wonder if I could do that. Give me 1 second. I just want to show you this because I think it's kind of hilarious. If it works. Let me see if I can show this screen. Just make sure this is all good. Okay. When you have a job working at a smaller software company, you end up using a MacBook. This is not reaction streaming. This is me doing something that I made, okay? Sort of. Video capture, screen capture, pipe wire. Okay, let me move this down. Where'd it go? Can you see this? Okay, I made this on Sora. Let me actually go to the beginning. I did not do this. This is AI generated. I wonder if the audio is actually going to play.
All right, let's open this up. Brand new MacBook. Looks nice, right? Now let's see how sturdy it is. Wow, not so sturdy.
I told it to generate a video of me unboxing a brand new MacBook and smashing it with a baseball bat. So that's why I wanted to show you this, because it's relevant to the conversation of me being upset about having to use a MacBook every day. And I think it did a pretty good job. I mean, I look like a serial killer. Other than that, I think it did pretty good capturing my likeness and my voice. One more time.
All right, let's open this up. Brand new MacBook. Looks nice, right? Now let's see how sturdy it is. Wow, not so sturdy.
I got a lot of laughs out of that one. That was really funny. An HR violation or an IT violation? Where's the cat? Yeah, I see. That's the thing, though. If you record your face and you forget to wear your hat, then people get to see how bald AI thinks you look. So that's pretty interesting, right? All right, okay, give me 1 second. Now I'll get this off the screen so we can go back to what we were doing before. Anyway, that was pretty funny. I just had to show you that, like I said, it's relevant to the conversation because I hate using MacBooks. Okay, so back to this thing. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to steal Dave's project, which is meant to be stolen, but I'm going to steal it anyway. I'm just going to propose it as me stealing it. And we are going to change it up and try to make a game in, how long is this? Like an hour and 20 minutes? Emo says, try Windows is even worse. Yeah, I know. I've had to use it for many, many years. Okay, so let's hop over into... Where did the actual code go? Wait, hold on. Keybro. It doesn't load up in the project list yet. Projects, code, Keybro. Okay. Steal it, snarf it, good luck. Snarf it doesn't sound good, though. I don't know. I feel like that's going to give me some kind of sinus issue. Sell it under a proprietary license with no copy left. Man, I see the text getting cut off there. That's not cool. All right. So we've got a bunch of record types that we're not going to need. Let me think about this for a minute. So what I like to do in situations like this, yay, you did it, is just write down a list of things that I need to accomplish, okay? So, simple timing-based game. Horizontal row of colored boxes corresponding to the input keys. Input keys are ASDF, JK, no, not J, right? JKL semicolon, okay, right? Yes, that's a problem too, because who could really tell that it's AI generated aside from the little Sora watermark? To figure out how to infect a project at work with geeks, and so I'm not gonna bother an employer with that, because then I'm gonna be the one that has to maintain it. So let's see. What else? The speed of the boxes gradually increases over time. We don't really care about this being too elaborate, right? Because we don't have a whole lot of time. So we're just going to try to do the most simple thing possible. So let's say if you last for 1 minute, you win. But you won't, because I'm going to make sure it goes really fast. So really is how long you can last within the span of a minute, okay? We're going to see who can get the highest time. I'm sure it will be Ashra's, but that's just the way it is. And if I find out that people are doing really well at it, I'm just gonna have to tweak the game and make it faster. Okay. What else? Very minimal interface. Because we don't have time. Okay, got it? So, now, we don't have a lot of time. We'll just vibe it. Yeah, I would do that, right? That would be cool. It would be nice. It wouldn't be nice to use AI for this whenever I could just use my stupid human brain to do it, right? Okay, so drawing. We got a lot of stuff in here that we don't need. Should use a match expression for that, Dave. I don't know if the match can destructure record types in Hoot. All right, we got a little let here. That's why some people were asking for OCR in the IRC. What for? All right, so set fill color, fill rect. For me, let's just go with black for now. We're gonna fill the screen to be black. For drawing, we've got draw image. What else do we have in here? Draw image. We got draw image. We have a draw rectangle. Fill rectangle, great. Excellent. So here's what we're gonna do. Define boxes. Let's see, what's the best way to represent this? I missed whatever Dave said at that moment. There we go. Match can destructure record types in Hoot. Good. So, one second. Make sure I don't turn my laptop off by accident. So we have 8 boxes, right? We have only 8 boxes. Do we want a vector type for this? So the core operations, let's say, know which key needs to be pressed based on index. Register key press, map to index, match index to expected key. Okay, that seems right, right? So if I were to do that, then the easiest thing to do would be to have a list of boxes. And what do I have actually? For the key read events. So we have on key up. Probably on key up is what I want. Keyboard event code event. Keyboard event code. Key string equals key left. Arrow left, arrow right. Okay, so we're gonna have letters. No electric pair or par edit. Fancy. Yes, I don't really use it. All right. So keyboard event code. Keyboard event code JavaScript. I just need the actual, there we go, code. Represents a physical key on the keyboard. Code values. So A. Is it just gonna be the letter? A string with the letter? I guess I can find that out myself if I were just to start printing things out. We also have level state. So level, make level, state, bricks. I'm gonna say like score. Speed. Yeah, there's already a score there, cool. That's probably good enough for now, right? Okay. We don't need paddle or ball or brick type. Okay. We don't need images at the moment. Audio would be interesting. All right. Red, green, blue, make brick type. Okay. Don't need those. Make brick grid, make level 1. So. I'm gonna make a state called wait, or I don't know what that would be. It's not pause. Thank you, Linkarzu. Appreciate it. Do you do interviews? Yeah, I think I got an email from you, and I have been so busy I didn't respond. But yes, I mean, I would certainly be interested in doing an interview on your channel. I've seen you do quite a few interviews, Linkarzu, so that's cool. I appreciate the super chat. What did, let's see. Paste one part of the pair will be foobarred. I don't really, oh, you mean if you use ParEdit or electric pair? I don't know. I don't really need it. So I was using things like that before in the past. And yeah, $4.99 USD. If you want to do the interview, you got to cough up that remaining 1 cent, because that's just the way it works here. We're really pinching pennies here at System Crafters, I got to tell you. I'm just kidding. Anyway, let me get back to it. Wait, I'm going to call it wait. Let's just be done, all right? So score is 0. Speed is 1.0, all right? Define the level. You know why? Because I don't know what other levels we're going to have. We're not really going to have levels. I'm just reusing the stuff that Dave already made. In fact, let's do this. I probably should have my keycast on. Do I have that? Keycast tab bar mode. There you go. Then you can see what kind of nifty Emacs key bindings I'm using. Let's get rid of all these things, except for game width, game height. I know I'm going to break a whole bunch of stuff right now by deleting code that Dave wrote. I'm just wasting time. That's cool, though. Yeah, send me another email, Linkarzu. I'm sorry I didn't reply to your previous one. But if you know anything about this channel, you know that I'm bad about not reading emails. Speed up ball. Okay, let's leave some math here, because I might need some math at some point. Don't you think so? Fly ball. Whoops. Let's leave that, because we probably want to have the delta time. Update. Level state level. Play. Yeah, that seems good. Bricks, ball, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying blah, blah, blah to Dave's code. I'm just kind of like mentally glossing over the standard types of collision rectangle code that I'm looking at here. Because I don't need it. Because I'm doing dumb stuff instead. Number to string. Interesting. I guess we're doing this instead of calling out to standard function. Speed up ball. All right, so boxes. Whoops. Yeah, Dave Thompson wrote all this this code here, obviously. So boxes. I guess I should be using the global variable asterisk notation here that is kind of conventional and not necessary. Yes, the easiest thing would be just to use a list. I need to know for sure first, though. Look, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to comment out this because it's got a lot of stuff in it that is based on functions for level bricks. I probably need to clear out this let too. There we go. Is that good? That seems fine. I don't care. True. What does true do? Match. update. Who's calling update? I don't know. Who's calling update? Update callback. Wait a second. Procedure to external update. Okay, so maybe it's fine. Got request animation frame, which makes sense. We're setting up the canvas here, adding event listeners. I just like adding spaces between things. Key up. All right, we don't want this paddle stuff in here. And left and right, I'm not too concerned with. I kind of want to comment this out. And instead, thank you, Thanos, for the €5 super chat. Break more Apple devices. I should just do that for real. Because I've got, you know, a few MacBooks, including the one that I've been issued by my employer. Ashraz is asking me to automatically commit the code. That would be horrible. That would be horrible. Okay. So, keyboard event code. I kind of want to write that out, even without the play state. I do need something for this, though. Look. So, when it's wait, if the remaining cent came from Thanos. That's right. We're all working together here. So if string equals, let's get rid of the extra one there. Key space. Did I delete that already? No. All right. So there we go. Let's delete that little errant bit there. Space. Okay. Confirm. Sure. Trev says, super chat, zero USD. Come back to the IRC during your work hours. You're going to have to pay me a lot more than that, buddy. You're going to have to pay me commensurate to the, well, I'm not going to say anything. To the wage that I make, let's say. So key space, then set level state. Level. Play. Now, if it's not, then I guess I don't really care. And in that case, this should just be a win. We're making a lot of progress here, as you can see. This is going to be really awesome. If we're in play, I kind of want to write out the key. So just for now, was it PK? Does PK take multiple parameters? I can't even remember. So the key is key. Good? We good here? Let's see if it will actually run. Compilation interrupt. Are you building? Cool. Looks like it built. And it failed. So what is it? Unbound top level. Bricks. Where? Draw bricks. No kidding. All right, so I'm just gonna clear out this whole do here. Watch this. Bye. Paddle 2. Ball, yes, the ball. Score, set fill color. I kind of want some of this stuff. I need to. Mods have been notified. S-copy is flipping out a little bit here. So let me comment this out because I do want this. And then level state, level when, cool. We do want that too. I don't need it just yet, so I'm gonna do that. And then comment out this whole form as well. I think that should do it, shouldn't it? No. Okay, so keyboard down, event on down. Maybe I don't need that at all. What now? On key down, okay. I think we're almost there. Let's see. All right, so it built. We don't know yet, though, what's going to happen. I press space. Who knows? Okay. I should probably write something out somewhere or maybe draw something on the screen. So let's try drawing something on the screen. In the draw, actually, I could probably do the other thing too. Uh-oh. So I see it's dropping frames. Let me know if the stream drops out completely. I don't know what's happening. The internet kind of blipped for a second. It's all good now. I saw the feed on the other side there kind of get choppy. Seems okay. All right. So in draw, we're going to draw some text. Text align content left. Let's do this. I just want to draw something on the screen no matter what. And see what it looks like. We're going to recompile and reload. Okay, score is there. Good. So, and we're gonna also increase the position here to, like, let's say, I don't know, 160. All right, let's see what happens. And also the height to 300, 200, 250. 250? Actually, I could do this. Center. I think we can get some progress made here. I know it's the hubris talking, but, you know, I'm better than AI, okay? I'm better at this than AI. We're gonna figure this out. I swear. It's gonna happen. So now, here's what we're gonna do. When state is, I guess it could just be EQ, right? When state is weight. All right. So we know that when state is weight, it's going to draw this press space to start. I'm going to put this over to like 360. I don't know. Tress says, hey, I'm a new Linux user. Is this Omarchi? I just switched over from Windows 95 yesterday and love it. You know what I also tried to generate on Sora, which would have been so funny if it had worked? I gave it a prompt saying, Richard Stallman eating an original boxed copy of Windows 95. It wouldn't do it, though, because it's a known person's name. But if that had been generated, that would have been incredible. I had other good ideas, too, but none of them worked. Let's see. Unbound top level. I think I screwed that up somewhere. Where is it? Right there. Peter says, honest to your preferred deity. I saw someone today ask Claude to push his project after I asked him to push it. You mean to push to the Git repository? I've done that before. Okay, I think that worked. I pressed space, but that's a bad key binding because apparently it's scrolling the screen too, but whatever. All right, so that was too far over. I'm gonna put it to 260, or in fact, what is the width? Game width? Okay. .2.0, all right. And then, this is getting ugly. Let me drop some of this down here. Alternate Vet says, glad to have you here, Trev. Well, I'm not. That guy can piss off. Just kidding, Trev. Let's see. Game height divided by 2. But I'm going to add, let's say 100 to it. Just to give it a little bit of offset. We'll see. Hey, wait now. Let's go, Keybro Hero. Press space to start. All right, I gotta like full screen this thing. Let's just leave it full screen. How about that? Press space to start. Boom. All right, so we're in. That works at least. Great. The overlay that shows before the game starts. All right, now draw the actual stupid game. So we're gonna do a little loopsy here. I is 0. I think that's good enough for now. I don't know if I want to record type of this. Some parallel vectors could be more efficient, probably. Maybe it doesn't make a difference. I shouldn't worry about efficiency here. I should just worry about just getting the damn thing done. Whatever is most effective. All right, so let loop, loop plus I1. Yes, what a lovely loop. When less than I8. Because I'm just hard coding everything in here. We're going to set the fill color. And then we're going to fill rect, but I got to go back and find. Okay, so that's float 64s, 4 of them. Get them to take the good course. Yeah, that thing isn't out there, Glenn. You and a small number of people were the only ones who did that. Let's see, fill rect. I still need to put together the video version of that one. So we also need the X position. Let's see. So let's do a little mental math here. First of all, define box width. Let's say size. How about that? Box size is 64.0. Okay. You are a Git ninja. Well, thank you, Glenn. You're great for helping me to market my non-existing products. So I need to have the box size plus a buffer. So like, let's say box size plus box padding times I. Let's say 12, I don't know. What VS Code and Club were doing in Git was impressive, more like Chaos Space Marines. Trev says, unemployed Dave was cool. Yeah, it was cooler then. But at least now, there's less stress in some ways. There's more stress in others. All right, so we still got, almost 50 minutes. Maybe a couple extra minutes if I can squeeze some out. All right, so box padding, man. There we go. I forgot the key binding for a moment to pop the mark stack or whatever it was. All right, box size, box padding. So I kind of need the whole width too. It's the same calculation. So boxes width. Hey, what did I do wrong? I'm gonna hard code for reals. And then I'm gonna do this calculation, but I'm also going to subtract box padding out because I don't want it to be sticking out the side there. So boxes width will give me the entire width of the boxes. Also, I want to start this position. Leftbat says, unemployed Dave always has some drugs and stuff for us. What are you talking about, dude? It's not that kind of channel. All right, so boxes width divided by 2. Ooh, what a mess. I probably should keep these values somewhere because they're not going to change. So define boxes width. Okay, that's the width of the boxes. Boxes start. This is going to be minus what was it? Game width divided by 2.0. Okay, so the width of the screen divided by 2 minus the box's width. I don't know why we're doing the colon thing, Dave. We got some inconsistent naming strategies here. I'm just going to use my own common naming strategies here. So box's width divided by 2 as well. Let's see if that's enough. I don't know if that's going to work. So boxes start. Let's get rid of that. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. All right. So we're starting off with boxes start. And then we're adding to that the offset. No, I didn't talk to myself. I talked to Dave Thompson, who probably is smartly not watching this right now because it's going to drive him nuts. All right, so we got I0. Maybe I should actually do this excuse me, do the calculation inside of the loop so I don't have to keep pushing it through. There we go. How about that? Do another little inner let. Is that actually going to help? Yeah, it helps. It helps. All right, so we got the let here, and then this should get us drawing some boxes. We got the I, we got the X position, set fill color. We're just going to set it to red for now. Fill rect. So here, what do we need? We need the X turn for the context. Then we need the position, which is X. Y, we're going to hard code. That was a typo. Define boxes Y to be game width, height, divided by 2.0 minus box height, box size divided by 2.0. I think that's right? So the center of the game height, the game screen, minus half of the box size, so that we're basically drawing it in the center of the screen. Then that makes that boxes Y, and then this is box size and box size, okay? And then we loop. I think that's enough to see something if I don't have any compiler errors, which I probably do, because I got all kinds of little random typos in there. Okay, well, let's see. How lucky am I? Look at that. Look at that. Is that 8? The red boxes are kind of hard for my eyes to read. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that seems like the right size. Maybe I should scale it down just a little bit. Box size. Thank you, left pad. I tell you, the red on black there made it really difficult to read. Once again, I say, I'm getting old. Okay. Reload. Reload it. That's better. All right. Cool. Now, define boxes, colors. Let's see. Guile scheme vector. Vectors. Vector creation and validation. List to vector. Yeah, that's fine. So list to vector. We're just gonna hard code some colors here. Let's see. This would be a great place for AI to come in. Let's see. What was it? Pico? What is that website I was using for color themes? Pico CSS? No, that was something else. Pastel colors CSS. Hey, how about that? Let's just steal these. That's great. Colors.com. Where's the OCR thing now? I need to be able to... Cool, fantastic. I'm just gonna steal these right here. Give me the colors. Excellent. I love stealing from pre-existing solutions. I shouldn't say that, should I? This is open source, right? It's free software. LeftPad says, someone should clip that. No. I would like to remain employed. Ah, what just happened? Give me a break. Give me the color back. There it is. This is tedious, just watching a grown man copy and paste text out of text boxes. All right. I don't like how bright this screen is. Can I like reduce the saturation or something? I want to use that one instead. How about that? It's not like we're following the colors of the rainbow here or anything. Would you delete the damn X? Thank you. Okay. This one. Caught Foss-handed. Thank you, Elephant Ergo. What the hell? All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Probably should mix these up a bit. Because then I'm going to have pink right next to purple. I wonder if these are going to actually be legible on the screen. We're going to find out. We're going to find out in a moment. Maybe I should have used the System Crafters colors, huh? Okay, boxes to colors. Now, we're going to use vector ref. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right here? Okay. Vector to vector ref. The vector is boxes colors, and we're going to pull out the I there. Is that right? Let's see. Trev says, unemployed Dave never cared about stealing. I don't care about stealing per se. I just care about, you know, having there be a public record that I said that I would steal it. Okay, so we got colors here. That looks pretty good, right? That's good enough. Is this like an Easter game? This is what we're doing? Okay, so also, we don't draw a box until it's time to draw the box. Question is, also, should I draw the letter on the box? I think I should draw the letter on the box, shouldn't I? So what I'm going to do is set the fill color to black, center that text. What about a white outline of the box and white letters shown all the time and add only the color when you have to hit the key? It's not a bad idea. Let's just keep it simple for now, though. But that actually would be pretty doable. Let's keep it in mind, Ashraz. Let me know again after a while, and maybe we'll do that. All right, so this is going to be black. Probably not the best color in the world to use for that. Set text align, and then we want to draw the text. Impact text on the boxes themselves. I mean, maybe. All right, so fill text, context. We're gonna have to do another vector ref on boxes, letters for I. And then it's gonna be boxes start plus, I'm gonna say about 5 for now, okay? Rob, hey Rob. Rob says, isn't there an Emacs package for generating colors? Maybe. Why would I use it? And this is also going to be boxes Y plus box size minus N. I don't know. We're just guessing here, okay? And now I got to go make the boxes letters thing. So we're going to do the same thing. Define boxes letters, list to vector. A, S, D, F, J, K, L, semicolon. Let's see. Does it render? If there's fill rect, there's probably also strike rect. There's definitely something. Oops. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I must have missed an offset. Yes, I need to put X here, not boxes start. Pokey palettes. Good source of pretty colors. That's cool. All right, that needs to be pushed a bit more. How about 15 instead of 5? Gref says, I remember a game like this for PC where you hold the keyboard like a guitar and use the F keys. Yeah. Oh, Frets on Fire. Man, I forgot about that game. Okay, that looks pretty good, right? I think that's acceptable. That's acceptable. I mean, it's starting to look like some kind of game. Frets on Fire, man, I forgot about that. That's funny. Okay. So now, we also have to know which key. Find current box. I'm going to say it's 1. Okay. We're going to worry about whether or not, or about changing that in just a minute. Okay. I don't know how far we're going to get with this, but at least we're going to get to where you can see where the idea is going. Okay. You will see where the idea is going. So drawing the box. Boxes start. We're looping through. Boxes start. Set fill color. Okay, so when state wait or I is current box, and then we're just gonna like throw all this in here. So here we go. Let me pull back up my compilation buffer and let's run that. Cool, that works. So I press start and then only this key is now visible. So then we need a timer inside of the update function. I think we can get rid of some of the stuff now that I have got some drawing started because I know what the patterns are. It's all great. Reminds you of the JS logo. It does kind of look like that, doesn't it? That's completely unintentional, okay? Cool, so update. Where's update? There we go. So play. Now, inside of play, we need to do some timing calculations. Where were they being done before? So update does not have a parameter for the current time. Where was time being done before? Okay, so basically we know. Tony says, are you Italian? No. Of course not. Because I break my spaghetti in half before I boil it. And I also eat pizza with pineapple. So I'm definitely not Italian. Ask any Italian person about whether either of those two things are allowed, and they will tell you no. So we know that the update function is supposed to be called at the given interval. You can't really trust it. Is there a function for getting the current time? So let me check what we got here. Time. Game.js timeout. I'm not even going to try to read that. Tony says, I'm Italian and you look like me. I don't know what I look like. Previous time. What? Hold on. Why does the draw function have a previous time? And not the update function. Trev, what did you do? Hold up, wait. Is this because of, it's gotta be because of, what's it called? Where is it? Request animation frame. So we got request animation frame calling draw. And we have a separate timeout that's running on 60 hertz. You don't have to break your spaghetti. I know, but I do it anyway because I'm lazy. Haven't we learned that by now? Oh, the other thing was I'm supposed to be reading the key presses. Key is key I. Great. Nice. Semicolon. All right, good. Let me go and add those two because I need to. Probably a hash map would be better for this, but like I said, I'm lazy. Key A, key S, key D, key F, key J, key K, key L, semicolon. All right, so now, is there a accessing and modifying vector contents, vector ref, vector set, vector fill, copy, move left, move right? Is there not a function for that, or is that going to be in oh, there's a vector library, Surfy 43, select, oh, searching, there we go, Surfy 43, vector index. The index of the first elements in vec1, vec2 that satisfy predicate. Is that all I need? Okay. So, key to box, key. The implementation of that is vector index, and the predicate is a function. String equals key K. And the vector is boxes keys. There we go. I think that's it, right? Key to box index. Key to box index. So key and does vector index return F? Okay, good. So then we need to pull in Surfy 43. Levin says, how hard is it to use Hoot on a non-Nix Geeks distro? Should be easy enough. I honestly don't know the answer to that question. It might be easy. It might not. I'm sure that really answers the question, though. All right, so. Box index, back where we were. I'm going to go and change that function that we had here. Where is it? Is it this one? Okay. Play, the key is key to box index key. So that's one thing we can check. The other is we need to do the timing. And as you can see, I'm kind of delaying the whole problem, but I have to figure it out now. Also, let me just write out what the current time is. I want to see if it's the delta or if it's actually the current time. So PK time is retrieve time, kind of like retrieve time. Then where's my shell? Do I have a shell? Oh, it's compilation buffer. There it is. Let's see what happens. Compilation error. Unbound variable at. Where did I write that? Is that in here or is it something else? Yeah. Something's wrong. Resolve variable. Is it possible that I can't pull in Surfy43? I mean, if I have to do it myself, I'll do it, but it's in the compiler, Surfy1, library reversed bindings. Let's see. Let's check this out. Let's see. If I comment out Surfy43, does it give me the same error? Yes, it does. So, I'm sorry, it's a different error. I suppose if I wanted to be more simplistic here, I could just use a list instead, which is not terrible. It is kind of terrible, but it's not that terrible. Fine. Find the first element of list that satisfies. I want the index. What the hell? I'm hitting Control S like this is Emacs. Turn the index of the first set of elements. First set of elements? I don't want the set. I want just the element. List 1, list 2, which satisfy a predicate. Okay, fine. Got it. Got it. Is that it? Box index. There we go. Box index. So this is going to be list index. I don't really care. Let's just get it done. String equals. Apparently, I can just use string equals. How about that? And then we're going to take this out and just make this a plain old list for super performant searching. So, and because we're not doing this every single frame, it's okay. It's just when a key gets pressed or released, actually, let's say. So boxes, keys, list index, string equals boxes, keys. Let's go with that. See what happens. Got another error here. List index. I need to pull in Surfy1. Let's see. I know that one's supposed to work. Okay. Now we're going to reload the page and we're going to see a bunch of time. Okay, so it is increasing. So that means that we can do some basic time math, which is good. And I can just go back and try to hit some keys in here. we have some errors, but the time message is getting in the way. So let's restart that so we can see what we're looking at. Peter says in the chat, you can easily use Geeks as a personal package manager in your distro and leverage Geeks shell to manage dependencies. Yeah, that's definitely another way to do it. Scheme quit error. What the hell? All right. So what did I do wrong? On key up, string equals. I like that the stack trace is coming through though. I think this is new, or at least it wasn't like this in the past. String equals on key up. Key box index. Is it how I'm calling this? Is that what's happening? List index. Predicate, list 1, list 2. Oh, right. Okay. I think I screwed up on that. So where box index, what I need is to put this back the way it was. So lambda k string equals k key box keys, and that should do it. Because string equals by itself won't work because we need to equal it to something. So it needs to be the value that's coming out of the list and the key. Oh, wait a second. There we go. Key is 4, key is false. All right, cool. 2, 3, 4. It's not scrolling. And then everything else is just falses. Okay, good. That looks right to me. So now we know which key we're pressing. Also, I can see what the key is. Box. All right. Maybe I don't even need that, but let's see. This is the important part of the logic here. If you press the key, if box, current box, let's just do that for now. We're gonna get rid of this too. Clean that up a little bit. All right, that's all good. What happened to you, Big Edie? EXWM crashed. See, this is why I'm not using EXWM. Not because anything's wrong with EXWM, but when it goes down, it takes everything with it. All right, so when I finally press the S key, it tells me press the right key. So we got the key scanning correct now. Increase the score, etc. Okay, so let's stop avoiding the issue. We got to deal with the whole time thing here. Now the question is, we need a current time. So current box time. So when we start, when we change, here, set current box time. Ooh, I don't even have the damn current time. It's like I have to set it in a global variable just so I have access to it in other places, which is not so good. But since we're being hacky because it's a game jam, it's acceptable, I think. So current time, don't really care too much. Here, we're going to say current time is prev time. Now, this is not exactly right, but it's good enough to get an indication of how much time is passing. So I think it's okay. Now we set current time to previous time, and anything that happens in that window should be calculated correctly. Now with current time, current box time is current time. And what does that tell us? Current box time. That's when the box starts. So, change. Let's say pick new box. And I'm using the exclamation point because this is a mutation function. So, actually, let's just go steal it from here. Just like that. Set current box. We need a random number. I feel like we don't have that by default, but it's somewhere in the code. Random, math random. Modules math. Random, it returns a float 64. And I think I can clamp it. So let's go up here. I think math is probably already here. Good, good. Okay. So we got that. Current box. Random. Okay, so we're just going to call random, and then we're going to clamp random to a minimum and maximum value. Can't really be an integer. How do we convert it to an integer? Rect intersects. Don't think that will work, will it? Let's see. Maybe Hoot will figure it out. Because a number is a number, supposedly, with a numeric tower. I hope. Okay. So we're going to clamp random to 0 and 7. Oh, I don't know if I like that, though. I guess we don't have a choice. Oh, we don't want to pick new box here either. That needs to happen on the timing. So, oh, yeah, actually we do. The first one we want to pick the new box and start the state up, and then everything else is going to happen after the interval. So, here we go. Now, in the update function, inside of the play state, we are going to see when greater current box time minus box time. And I think this is in milliseconds. So let's just say 1,000. Then we're going to pick a new box. And we're gonna PK that. In fact, let's just do it down in pick new box. Let's see if this will actually compile. We got 15 minutes left. I mean, if we just get the boxes moving on the screen and you can actually hit the box, that's probably good enough. Current time. All right, so where did I define current time or use it before defining it? Let's just go throw this at the top of the file. I don't really care anymore. We're not worried too much about the cleanliness of everything. Current time. Why don't you like it? Current time, current time. Did I not define current time as a global? $1.95. I can't set globals. Set to imported binding. Set level. Huh. That's really weird. I don't know, Ashraz. I don't know if that's going to actually do anything. Can't see the stupid keys. All right, so current time to... I really don't think that's going to work, but let's see. If it does, I'll be surprised. Now, same error as before. Huh. Yes, Ashraz. I'm just trying to understand why it would matter here. If I were to go look at the original Hoot code and look at anything that has set in it. Set level. That's on key down. There's things being set in the game state. Maybe I should keep it in the level object. Still seems weird though. Set current time. I just want to see if that actually compiles. Yeah, I think it will work. So I think that setting top levels inside of functions that are being called from JavaScript callbacks is not working somehow. Maybe the environment's not set correctly or something. Who knows? So then set level time, current time, current box time. We're going to use level time level on that. Inside of draw, set level time. Okay, we got that. So then level time. Got it. So we'll see. We're going to go into the console. All right, we got that. We're going to reload the page. I'm gonna press space. New box is, oh wow, that's really not granular enough. And also, I don't see it ticking. Real LLMs backspace out instead of saying whoops. Yeah, I'm not an LLM. Neither is Ashras. All right, so that is not a valid number. That's too much on the spectrum of 0 to 1. I wonder if I had to do anything special inside of Lambda Dungeon. Because I know I was using some random numbers in there, and I probably had to quantize those. There's no search box? Okay, well, I guess I have to go look in my own code, huh? Rand. Random. Okay. No, that's a template. Random int. Where is that coming from? Export random int. Random int. Hey. I'll just steal my own code. What's modulo? Exact floor times 1000 random. Huh. And those are coming from where? Math. Okay. That's the same stuff here. All right. Back into the game. Rand. Drop that right here. Random int range. Let's try that now. Was that legal in terms of the game jam? LeftPad says, when muscle memory takes over and you use a browser for any kind of search. Yes, that's what I just did. I'm not ashamed. Because most people these days would just go and use AI for that now. Where is exact? Is it in scheme base? Uh-huh. Ashra's intelligence. Okay, so scheme base is not being pulled in by default anymore. I'm pretty sure that's what I've been told. So maybe that's why I'm not getting exact. I think it's gonna work. Okay. New box is 5. Good. It picked one. And then there's a delta. Sorry, there's the time. Now, let's check the update function. Come on now. Play state. Oh, current time, no wonder. Current box time. Let me go and put that there too, I guess. Because it needs to be set. Where is... All right. That's it. All right, and then box time. We got to set it. Current box. Ooh, current box too. Damn. All right. Level time level. Okay. Got it, got it, got it. And this also needs to be level. And this is, was it current box? Ah, there we go. Got that. You're right, Oshros. Thank you very much. Because that probably would have crashed everything. Cool. Let's see. Error 1. Let's check parens. Because apparently I missed something somewhere. Yep. Looks like it's going to compile. All right, we're running out of time here. We got 5 minutes, maybe 10 maximum. Okay, so I see it picking boxes, but the display doesn't update. Ah, I know why. Because inside of the logic, we need to use the right variables and not the globals. There it is. Hey, stop it. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Where is it? Right there. Okay. Can you remove the globals? Yes, I'm going to. There we go. Thank you, Ashraz. I keep doing that, huh? All right, let's delete all that stuff. Because all this extra commented out code is going to cause us trouble. I'm pretty sure. There it is, right there. Thank you. Also, check parens. Where did I miss it? That looks right, huh? Okay, I messed the match expression somewhere. Or a let. Uh-huh, right there. Thank you, Ashraz. Okay, it looks like it's compiling this time. All right, at least we will see that the box is moving. There you go, look. Now we see that the advertised functionality of the game is working. F. Okay, press the right key. D, K, semicolon, D. Okay, so I can actually sort of play it. So the thing that we would need to make this look like a game is at least for it to be registering the score when you press the right button and rendering it on the screen. So let me see. I'm just going to delete all the commented out code that I don't need anymore. Because why not? Let's just waste time doing that. Okay, so what I was doing is two things. I want to get rid of that logging for every change. So box, new box is, just get rid of that. Okay, so we got the pick new box. And then when we press the right key, we want to change the score. And the idea was that in 1 minute, that's the amount of time that you would have left. But I don't think we're gonna have time for that. So press the right key. So in this case, if you press the right key, let's see, plus, so set level score, level, plus level score, level 100. I guess score is kind of pointless, huh? Got the begin. We're gonna close off the begin there. All right. And then we want to draw the score. That's one thing that Dave had in the code that I probably just deleted. Probably just deleted is number to string. Number to string. We're drawing score. I'll just draw the score. No, Thanos, give me a break. Fill text. We're gonna do the same thing. How about this? Nah, let's do it this way. When it's play, and this is going to be string append. Is that right? I can't even remember anymore. Number string star level score. Let's see. There you go. Not very interesting, but it's something, right? L, D, K, J. Yeah, I guess you have to like miss some number of letters before it kicks you out. But hey, you can score in the game. It would be a game if I completed the game loop, wouldn't it? So I feel like we've made progress without the help of Claude Code or other AI coding agents. I still have the ability to write code, don't I? Especially a completely obscure language. Is there anything else I can do here before we go? Just one last thing. Where's the score? Where's the speed? So I was doing the calculation of the delta. Update. I just want to make it faster. Okay? This is the delta. So box base speed. All right. So I want to multiply this. Box base speed. And where is the box stuff defined? So as time goes on, we should be increasing the speed, which means we should be subtracting from a speed value that starts at 1.0. So speed is 1.0. As time goes on, we gradually just tick down that speed. Every time we change a box, I think we should tick down the speed. So pick new box. Set level speed. Level speed. Level. We're going to subtract. So from 0.15, how about that? No. So we are increasing the speed. Linear increase speed? Yeah, you're right. Linear increase would be insane, especially after every single key. Let's just see how it looks, though. I'm curious. That's the last thing we're going to do. Okay, I got no more time. If I don't break the code. I did it again, didn't I? Look at that. Man, I hate these. Maybe I should say what the speed is every time so that we can actually see it. All right, here we go. Let's just see how fast it gets. I just want to let it go for a little bit and see. It does seem to be getting a little bit faster. Unless that's just my impression. And it picks the same letter. I should probably tell it not to pick the same one again. Because it is picking the same one again. I can't help it. I can't help it. Pick new box. If this is probably a terrible idea. Okay. So if the new box is equal to the current box, then we're going to loop and pick another random integer. Otherwise, we're going to continue on with the work. Let's see. Fade out, fade in. Yeah, we definitely need some kind of animations. Wrong number of arguments to set level current box. Yes, thank you. New box. Also, let's just gas that up a little bit. And then I'm really done after that, okay? Here we go. It shouldn't pick the same letter again. All right, folks. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I'm okay with what we just accomplished today. It could be an interesting game after a little bit of time if we had some more time to focus on it. I don't think I will actually submit this because why would I submit it? Look at how fast it's going down. You're not going to be winning this game. That's not how it's going to work. So yes, an exponential fall off on the speed would probably be better. That's going to drive me crazy. Reload. Thank you. Anyway, thank you everybody for being here today. I hope that was entertaining. I really appreciate your time and your attention. Hope you have a great weekend. If you're participating in the Autumn Lisp Game Jam, please comment on the video to let us know what game you're working on, or just let us know in the IRC. Probably won't see mine be submitted because I probably won't do it. But anyway, until next time, happy hacking. We'll see you.